Hi everyone, it's Diane. I imagine some of you remember this. If you don't, this was actually like a foil or saran wrap box I covered and painted. And then I made all of these celebrity Twinchies. Well, I just had you know, just had a desire to make a few more. There's a little bit of room in that box. So we have 5 people. Well, actually, we have more than 5 people. We have 5 images. I would think, with the exception of this one, you should know who these people are. Should we start with the one you don't know? Does anybody know the movie 42nd Street? She was the ingenue in that, Ruby Keeler. That's a good movie. If you've never seen it, it's 1933, I think. It's, today it would be called cliched, but, about a stage production and the star can't go on, send in the understudy, that kind of a thing. But she's good. It's good. It's got Busby Berkeley choreography. It's fun. Ginger Rogers has a small part in that too. Who's the oh, BB Daniels is the star. Okay, as you can tell, I'm just looking for background stuff right now. Now, I'm pretty sure you know who that is. However, that's a very young picture of her. Um, it looks like her eyes. Other than that, it probably doesn't really look like her. Does the name Billy Burke mean anything to anybody? She was Glinda in The Wizard of Oz. But she had a very lengthy career. She goes way back to silent movies. She was married to Florence Ziegfeld, believe it or not. She's the mother in, or future mother-in-law in Father of the Bride with Elizabeth Taylor. If you could hear her, you'd recognize her voice, right? She has a very distinctive voice. Well, this is interesting. Let's take this. Let's accidentally cut 2 papers at once. Does anybody else do that? I rarely do it, but once in a while I do. It's kind of annoying. Anyone my age and up should know who that is. Spencer Tracy. You can't beat his acting. That's kind of something. Okay. Okay, you probably know who this is. It's a young-ish picture of her. She was in movies forever. Um, she was in a very famous monster movie. Does that clue anybody in? That's Elsa Lanchester, and she was the Bride of Frankenstein. that obviously is not in her Frankenstein makeup. Really, Diane? Yeah, aren't you glad I pointed that out? It's a dragon, isn't it? I was just saying I hadn't found any lately for my dragon glue book stuff, but... Oh, well, she was British. Let me do something with that. And it's really dark and raining and thundering here. So it's another crummy weather day if you watched that. Is that just my last video? No, my second to last video. I write them down. About the crummy April weather. Well, we're back in it. Okay, then these last three chaps, I would say the same thing. If you're my age and up, you definitely know who that is. Three Brothers, does that clue you in? That's a very young picture of them. That's probably their vaudeville days. That's the Marx Brothers. And it wasn't labeled, but I'm pretty sure that's Harpo, Groucho, and Chico. Or Chico, as technically it should be pronounced, but nobody does. Yeah, they were big in vaudeville. They actually didn't even get into the movies till they were kind of older. Do you know their real names? Oh no, she's quizzing us again. Oh, that's interesting. Harpo, technically it was Adolf, but I think they changed it due to certain circumstances. Changed it to Arthur. Groucho, I think, was Julius. And I think, I would have to double check this, but I think Chico was Leonard. Yeah, don't go spewing that out. Double check that before you start bragging. Okay. I'm going to glue backgrounds, and then we'll come back and accessorize, and then I have to paint and varnish and all kinds of fun stuff. So hang on. Okay, I'm back. Diane, you said you were going to do detail stuff with us. I know, I did. And I did. I did a almost 6-minute segment of Diane looking through a magazine, finding absolutely nothing. So I trashed it. It was so dumb. I don't know why. I just could not find... I found a lot of stuff for her, and the only thing on here is this frame. I found that. Otherwise, I had to hunt, and it wasn't working, and it was dumb. Diane, you did something dumb? Yeah. The video was dumb. And this was a clock. I split it in half. There's a pattern fabric back there. And this triangle, that's an upside down light pendant fixture. And each one has a phrase or a word. I did that on all the other ones. And I thought they were one of a kind. And I thought it was sort of funny to have one of a kind, and there was 3 of them. Get it? I'm funny. It's cute. Well, this one, I don't know that I want to schmutz it up too much. It's kind of nice. I'm going to think about that one. That one, let's go to our good friend Neon Pink. Don't I have the other one? Yeah, this one's about out. Well, let's see if I can salvage some. This necklace looking beading, it's actually decorative beads. That was a new one on me. You're supposed to put it, like, swag it over your books and stuff. Have you heard of this? Do you do this? Obviously Diane doesn't. What about just a touch of yellow? Because it was in an AD, and it was in their articles. It wasn't an ad, and I thought, why is there a necklace in there? It's like decorative beading. Diane's so out of the loop. You mean you don't have decorative beading in your home? We're not coming over. Everyone, did you hear? Diane doesn't have decorative beading. We're not going to go to her house anymore. All right, Elsa. There's some leaves on the side, and then this line. Anybody know why I did that? It's to kind of be reminiscent of her hair, the lightning bolts in her hair in The Bride of Frankenstein, and it kind of needed something there anyway. And I just cut it out of magazine paper. Yes, everything is magazine paper. There's no scrapbook or anything on these. I don't think I put scrapbook on any of these. I don't know, does that need a color at all? We'll think about that one too. And Ruby has some butterflies. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't be closing up the white. I didn't get her lined up. Well, I think she's a hair crooked. Will that camouflage that? Okay. Is that glued? Yeah. You could do blue too, but I think because of the white here and in her shirt and all, this paint seems awfully watery. It is now gesso in here. When this ran out, I put gesso in, but it's kind of separated. I don't know what it's doing. And I had no idea how many of these I made, so I did count while I was off. This grouping makes, what was it, 114, I think it was. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, how about some pink? I don't know what this is doing. There's paper behind here. Is that a weird gapness there? Is that sort of strange? It kind of is. Did you notice it? I didn't notice it right away, but now I'm kind of noticing it. Well, what if we hit it with the watery gesso stuff? And it's getting late. I have to back these yet. I just put pattern paper on the backs. And then I put their name on the back. So everyone will know decades to come from now. Anyway, and then I Mod Podge over and then I varnish over. So I'll do all that on my own tomorrow. And then I'll come back and let you see them finished. I don't know, Mr. Tracy. Do we want just maybe a little swipe of a color just because there's nothing going on this side? You could certainly leave that alone if you're more of a minimalist. If you're a tinkerer, you might do that. Okay. What if we just spatter a little white on this one? Yeah. Okay. Is that it? I think this needs one little dot of blue over here. Or two. Okay, I think she's done tinkering. I have to let these dry and do whatever, all that other stuff I said. I was going to say whatever I said. All right, hang in there. You'll get to see them finish in a minute. Okay, we all are back here. They're all done. They have varnish. They're all backed with a paper and their name. I do like that. It's simple, but I like that. I think it fits him too. Ruby Keeler, the Marx Brothers, Billy Burke, and Elsa Lanchester. And on a historical note, I would like to point out I am coming to you on April 8th, 2024, at the tail end of the eclipse. Yeah, everyone made a big deal about that this go around. I was not in the direct path, but it did get dim here. It was really weird for a while, but it's clearing up. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a good day.